carry the go for a bad man. See the way she the roll for a bad man. She be taking it slow for a bad man. When she dropping the low.
Everybody, what's up? All my roadies and my Set It Off crew. Let me explain. My roadies are all of the people that come to my channel and watch my videos. You know, this is my second channel. I had a previous channel, and everybody that ride with me, they my roadies, so I appreciate it. And my Set It Off crew is any person that may have gotten their lock started in 2016. Yeah, anybody got their lock started in 2016, we set it off, okay? So what's up, all my roadies? What's up, all my Set It Off crew? I really appreciate you stopping by. And if you saw the title, that is what it is. You know how Tony Daly do her talk and twist. This just gonna be a unbanding, twist and talk, and babble, and all of that, okay? Yes, I just got out of the shower and I just shampooed my hair. I think it's important. I think it's important that people also see the side of locks that some people may consider not so attractive side of locks. So I want to make sure that, you know, you not only see the glamorous and when I have my makeup on and everything, but you also see the regular, okay? So I just got out of the shower and I did shampoo my hair, and I'm in my 13th week. So I am 3 months in. And I go get my retwist in 10 days. So normally I shampoo my hair once, and that is before I go see my loctician. So I shampoo my hair about once a month. But I had to shampoo it today because I had some buildup, or it felt like. You know, when your locks don't have anything on them, they bounce, they feel airy and clean. But when you use like, even when you use some of this astringent and water and things like that, sometimes they leave a little film like on your hair. Sometimes I put that sea breeze in my water and a couple of other things. I really hate this because it is so hard to get these bands off. If you're not a lock person or a sister lock person, don't understand. When you first get your sister locks, you have to do this to shampoo your hair. It's called banding. I don't know if you do just twists or plaits. I be doing a combination of both, be forgetting what I'm doing. But as you can see, this one has a braid and then it's twisted down here. But we do this to keep our locks intact during the shampooing process. And I did use my Sisterlocks starter shampoo. And I also did a mask. So, yeah, I did all that at the same time. And I wanted you guys to see what your hair, or what my hair looks like out of the shower. It is really fuzzy, but you guys have told me that is part of the process, so I'm not tripping on the fuzz. That's why I hate these rubber bands. I think sometimes they take out more hair than a little bit, or they trying to break my nails. I'm not gonna be breaking my nails on no hair. So I hope my audio is okay. I got my arms all over top of it. But yeah, we have to put little twists. What are you doing, the dog? We have to put little twists in our hair or braids, and then you put a rubber band at the end, and it's called banding. So if fuzz is a part of your locks, then I'm winning. I'm going to show you. And you see, well, you see it right there. You see all this? So I hope she gathers it up when I go in for my next retwist. But one thing I've noticed about locks, and this is my second or third time with locks, so I think locks are just the style for me, you know what I'm saying? You really have to be comfortable and confident within yourself because I might rock a style one day a week, meaning that if I do a 2-strand twist, I might wear it one day, and then the next day I'm pinning it back, or the next day I'm moisturizing it, and all that formation is gone. So if you're new to Sisterlocks or any type of locks, don't get so fixated on having a style, because when you do stuff like that, then people around you are going to hold you to having a style all the time. So when I first got my Sisterlocks installed, I had been wearing my loose natural hair, and when I went into the office, I made sure I did like a 2-strand twist. That way it looked like my loose natural hair in a 2-strand twist. And I wore that for about a week, but towards the end of the week, I started spraying water on my hair and going to work, you know, just like this. Because I think it's important for people to know you for who you are, not as how we can get dressed up to be. You know what I'm saying? Sort of the same thing they say when you go on job interviews, you know, or your first date with somebody. You're not really being yourself. So yeah, when I first got my Sisterlocks installed, and it really, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to anybody. It was not hard for me and my job or my social meetings that I go to, or even on my Facebook page or my family. It was not hard for me at all to transfer into Sisterlocks or to transition into Sisterlocks, because I have worn traditional locks since 2000. So, and with my traditional locks, I went to the barber shop, and I told the man to cut all my hair off, and I came home with a boy hairstyle. Yeah, so I had a boy haircut, and I just let it grow, and the next thing I know, I was getting traditional locks. So you can say that's 1 year of my hair growing naturally. Yeah, it was a year. So I let my hair grow for a year exactly, and then I went into locks. So that's 1 year with my hair just sticking up in a bush, trying to do the best I can to hold it down, because I always said I didn't want short locks. I wanted locks with a little length. Little did I know, you know, what I know now. But that was a year of wearing my hair in real little short locks. Then after that, I got my locks installed, and the purpose of this video is for you to see wet hair. So I'm gonna make sure I show you what my hair looks like wet. So yeah, I got my locks installed, and I'm not gonna lie to you, when you get locks, you're gonna go through a ugly phase, okay? Trust me, you're gonna go through a ugly phase, and that is something that you have to get comfortable with within yourself. Just think about these skateboarders and people that you see who are around here with 3 locks. They might be just one sticking up here, one flat right here. They are out in public. They are going to work. They got piercings all over their face, and they dare you to say anything to them because they are comfortable and confident within themselves. So with any type of locks that you choose, and I'm going to say any type, there's always going to be an ugly phase. And I did not know this. I mean, when I saw Sisterlocks, everybody was telling me, I mean, when I saw traditional locks, I think it's rubber band. Oh, rubber band still on here. Let me stop talking to y'all. But when I saw traditional locks, all I heard was the good. Oh, this is so lovely. It's makes your hair grow, and it's neat and things like that. So all I heard was the good, time and time again. I never heard about the ugly phase. And I had purchased books, and I remember reading it in books, but I didn't associate it with myself until after I had passed the ugly phase. So it was like I was in the ugly phase and didn't even know I was in the ugly phase. I just knew that my locks were sticking up all different kind of places, and sometime I would just put a twist right here. You know how we did those things. Put about 3 or 4 twists in and let it fly. And I knew that people in my family and friends, things like that, they would not understand or see the end results that I was going for. And I knew that I would just have to stand the test of time. I would have to stay focused on what my end results are going to be, and eventually they will come around. And it did happen. It did happen. Let me turn around. So this is my hair wet. No product. I was really tripping because I was looking at my twists when I got out of the shower. And you can really see where my right side is longer than my left. So, sorry. This is the side that's longer than this. And the reason it's like that is because before I got my Sisterlocks, I was really damaging my natural hair because I had not taken care of loose natural hair in 16 years. My hair had been tightly woven into these 80 to 104 locks that I had on my head. So when I got those taken out, when I took them down, my hair was down to here, but I didn't know how to take care of it. I mean, I really didn't. So I lost a lot of it. So let me show you up close what it's looking like wet. I don't know why I'm stuck over here, but let's get off of that side. Yeah. So this is what you have to get comfortable with any locks. You have to be comfortable with your hair just like it is. If somebody came knocking at my door and told me I had to go out right now, I would go out like this. Now, you might be saying, oh, you just saying that because you got long hair, or your hair is a little length. You know, it might be considered long to some people, but it's not really considered long to me. And I don't really want no more hair than what come right here to my shoulders. I'm not trying to get long hair. I want me a nice little bob. So if I can get about that much length, I'm good. I'm good because I have had locks down to my bra. I have had bra length locks before. And it was so hard trying to drive because my hair would always hit their head rest, and I couldn't raise it up high enough to miss me, and I couldn't raise it low enough for my you'll understand when yours start to grow. Trust me, you'll understand. So yeah, I had my and if I have a picture, I'll put it up in here, but my locks came down to my bra and bra strap, and that was enough. And when they were long, I wore them mostly up or in a ponytail because I didn't want all this stuff in my face. So with these right here, if I get about 4 or 6 inches, I'm fine. I'm fine. It don't have to be long. So this is what my hair looks like wet. Nothing on it. I love it like this because it's like, right now I feel it, it's about 60% dry already. It's 60% dry. So there we go. That's a good picture. Not doing too much of anything on the front. Not doing too much of anything on the front. I am 10 days away from a retie, so you should see some growth. And although I have tried to retighten some of mine, just to let you know, I don't mess with anything in the front. I do not mess with anything in the front because I know that the locks up front are much smaller than the locks in the back. And so, yeah, I've been playing with a few of these in the back and retightening them myself. And I'm going to show you that one day when I get the video edited. But I don't play with anything around the front, especially around the hairline, because I don't want to over manipulate it and start losing hair around my hairline. But yeah, this is what my hair looks like, totally wet, out the shower. And I was going to put some twist in it, but I really don't want to manipulate my hair into no particular style, because when you do that, you have to sort of like, you don't want to get your hair wet when you take a shower and things. So you have to like protect those little twists. And I don't want to go through all that, because when I take a shower, I love for the steam to hit my hair. So, and I don't try to wear the part on the same side. I don't try to wear a middle part. I don't try to wear a side part all the time. I make it a mystery as to which way I want my hair to go, because I don't want to get anything permanently set in my hair. So yeah, if you are a Sisterlock lover, this is what my hair looks like. And now it feels like it's about 70% dry, but this is what my hair looks like wet, and it feels so good when there's no product on it. It is so light, it is so airy, and it bounces and it moves. So I'm gonna try to go this whole week and do water only, because I love the way this hair feels. Now I think the only thing I may do is, and I don't have any right here, is put a bobby pin right there to pull that back, and I might try to wear it just like that. Okay, so thank you for joining me today for my unbanding, for my twist, unbanding, rambling, talking, update, catch up. I will see you on the next video. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Keep your notifications on so you can see all of the things that I am doing with my Sisterlocks. I'm not doing a lot of styles now. I'm only in month 3. And for me, I do not want to over manipulate my hair at the early stages. Right now, I'm concentrating and I want to make sure I have healthy locks. So yeah, I'm not doing a whole lot. I guess if a special event come up, I might do some styling. But y'all know I don't like, well, in case you didn't know, I don't like my hair to be pulled up tight. So I can't wait till I get a little more length where I can wear a loose bun. But I don't like anything tight on my hair. So if you're looking for styles, I'm not into styles yet. I'm more into making sure I have healthy locks. I am in the very beginning stages. So I don't want to do, you know, a whole lot that could, you know, sort of damage, you know, what I'm trying to do here. And I think that's so neat how they bunch up like that. Is this a sign it's getting ready to lock? Give me a sign. Every time I go to the loctician, she said, everybody want to know the sign. Is this a sign that it's getting ready to lock? Or is that just highly moisturized so it puffed up? Don't hurt my feelings. Lie to me. I will see you on the next video. Peace.